What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome back to Season 3 of my FIFA 14 QPR career mode. Guys, make sure to leave a like on this video to support Season 3, and let's get straight and right into it. In today's episode, we have a massive episode. It should be around about 20-23 minutes long, and the first 19 minutes of this video, first 18-19 minutes, will be transfer negotiations. And guys, I'm going to say we have two big, massive players coming to the club. One is an 85 rated, and one is above 85 rated. So, I'm not going to tell you who they are, but we do have two massive transfers coming in. And later on in the episode, we do have a match. We have the Community Shield against Arsenal. So we have a lot of transfer negotiations to get through. So if you want, you can skip to around about the 19th minute, because that's when the match is and you want to watch that. Or you might want your interest in the transfer negotiations. I do know for a fact that we signed two big players in this episode. I can't remember if we signed anyone else, however, off the top of my head. But the two names that I do sign are pretty unforgettable. That's why. But guys, we're going to continue with the negotiations. We're putting up players for short-term loans and transfers here at the moment. But the main man we're going to be replacing in this first episode is Diego. Now, Diego is an 84 overall, 30 years of age player. He's going to go down in stats, and we are going to try sell him because he had a fantastic season last year. So, also speaking about last year, these are the I'm about to show you the objectives which are set before us, which is win the league title, win the cup, and win the Euro Cup, because we did make Champions League. Once again, very much in the same boat as last season. I'm not going to focus on FA and F Capital 1, not even the league. I'm going to try to get for the top 4, but I really want to excel at European football this year. Now, firstly, this guy here, Abraham Hamoud, 16 years of age. He looks like an alright player. I'm going to put in a 2,500 bid for him because he's got 4-star weak foot and 5 stars. No, he's got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Now, we do need a replacement cam for Diego. So, Isco was a big man on my board, so I was going to offer Diego and a little bit of money for him. 85 overall, 23 years of age for Isco. But he was not the only centre attacking mid that I was after. Kevin De Bruyne, the former Chelsea player who's now at Wolfsburg, and maybe I thought that Wolfsburg would be maybe more inclined to actually sell De Bruyne for Diego, because Diego actually, at the time when I signed Diego, he was playing for Atletico Madrid, but the season before that he was actually on loan, and he's been a Wolfsburg boy for a while. And also was willing to replace my right back. I have been playing Sun. No, not sorry, Sun. That's the other Korean who plays for Bayern Leverkusen. I'm talking about Young, my Korean, my left back. And I was also looking for a replacement right back. More so, not just like a younger player in Chamberlain's. Also, I was looking after the centre attacking mid, Gabbiadini, who I was after in the last episode, but last season, but I ended up signing Immobile and Sergio Aguero. But Bayern did come back with a rejection. I was trying to get him relatively cheap here. He's probably worth a lot more. David Alaba is probably one of the best left backs in the game. He has such a good growth in career mode. Probably from the first season, you might be better off buying Marcelo than selling him on, but him and Luke Shaw are absolutely fantastic. But Wolfsburg do come back and say, right, we don't have enough money for it. We want you to try sweeten the deal, and I did the same with Diego. So there were some more attacking mids that I did have in mind. One was Bernard from FC Shakhtar, and unfortunately Gabbiadini's was too low, the offer. So we're going to go back for another bid. Now, I don't really want to spend all that too much on Gabbiadini. 15 million I'm going to put with the bid, because I don't actually think he's that highly rated. We're probably better off going for a Kevin De Bruyne, a Bernard, or what's his name? I can't remember. Isco. But unfortunately, Abraham didn't accept the contract. Well, more so the club didn't. So we're going to go for another bid on him for 7,500, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not too sure. That's probably a little bit too much, but we'll see how it goes. And Bernard is a 44 million buyout clause by Shakhtar. Now, I have no idea, for some reason in this game, the buyout clause is usually about what their realistic worth is about half of what they came back. Wolfsburg do come back and say they want 24 million for De Bruyne. Plus Diego, so at least they're interested in the player. So I thought, okay, I'll nearly meet you halfway, put you 15 million. But bloody Isco, Real Madrid actually want quite a lot more. So that's probably why Kevin De Bruyne is probably a little bit older than Isco, but they're roughly around about the same rated. So maybe it's because, like I said, Diego was a former Wolfsburg player. Maybe they're willing to have him back because they know he can perform well at the club, and he's. Yeah, but he's a fantastic player, Diego, 84 overall. It's just that I did put him up for a transfer. It's just that no club actually just wants to buy him. I haven't got any transfer. I'll be very open to listen to negotiations, but it just wasn't to be. David Alaba there, we're trying to renegotiate his contract. So I do apologise, guys, if you don't like to watch all the transfer negotiations, because it's going to take us a while to actually get to the 19th minute, which we do have a lot of transfers, probably the first 10 minutes. We don't actually sign anyone, but we just got a lot of notifications, and like I said, you're most welcome to skip to the 19th minute to actually see who we actually signed, and watch the first match in the Community Shield, the first match of the season. So like I said, guys, make sure to leave a like on this video to support my channel. I really would appreciate it, trying to get the season off to a good start. Daniel Agger here. I thought maybe Daniel Agger, because he's 30 years of age. We do have a lot of right backs. Maybe putting Agger plus 10 million for David Alaba could sweeten the deal on that. Diego. Now I did offer. I wanted to see how much they would actually sell De Bruyne for if I did actually put him out for Diego. So I did do a 30 million bid because I thought, I don't know, I wanted to try test something. Real Madrid do come back and say that they want a ridiculous amount of money plus Diego. So I did offer them 25 million, and let's see if Isco will become a QPR player. Now this guy, Hamoud, bloody really doesn't want to come to the club. He obviously recently just signed, and I do even think a 1.2 million buyout clause is really too expensive from the player, because we did spend too much on Triniliadinho, whatever his name is. I can't quite remember. The Italian, the 5-star week for 5-star skiller that came from Juventus to Simons, which had a good season last season when he did come on. But Chambers from Southampton was still trying to renegotiate his contract, and Southampton as well don't really want to sell him. So I did ask a couple of players for a loan and then have a future fee. So Gabbiadini, once again, they declined the contract. We're trying to get him on the cheap. They do rate him. They say he's worth 31 million. I don't know if he's actually worth that. We'll do a counter for 22. Bernard has accepted the contract, and he might be becoming a player soon. But we do have an offer for Gomez coming up here for Tottenham Hotspur. 87 overall, 29 years of age. He was one of the pre-contract players I did sign in the last career mode, and I am willing to listen to transfers for his signing. So I did counter a 15 million buyout clause for Gomez because he is a rival in Tottenham Hotspur. Now Immobile did get a crazy offer from PSG, the 85 overall, 25 years of age. Now I did do a counter offer for PSG for 110 million for Immobile, and Arsenal actually came with a 37 million buyout clause, and I did do a counter offer at 110 million. Now guys, if you can remember, I actually bought Immobile from Torino for 30 million. And guys, it has happened again. I do apologise if you don't like this sort of stuff, but we have sold Immobile to PSG for 110 million. A 90 million, wait, yeah, that's the maths right, 90 million profit on Immobile. That is absolutely ridiculous. And there's only one player we are going to sign if we get that amount of funds. We do have some more offers here from Manchester United for Sergio Guerra. And now that we've sold Immobile, there's no way in hell I am letting any other club have Sergio. But Arsenal did come back and they actually rejected the bid. So it's probably better them going to PSG. They might be a problem for us in the Champions League, but at least they're not a main man rival. Tottenham Hotspur actually rejected the counter offer of 15 million for Gomez, and we're still trying to chase that Ibrahim guy. And once again, Gabbiadini and his club do reject the contract. So we sold Immobile for 110 million. Well, it hasn't gone through yet, guys. I might be teasing you. But we're trying to renegotiate his contract once more because I really want. I see a lot of potential in this player. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills, and he's 16 years of age. That's mental. Samba here, we did get an offer, and there's no way he's going to get into the squad. 74 overall. There's just no way. So I also forgot to mention that I also actually totally forgot that we did have a main man Cam. Who we did sell to Barcelona. It was Taarabt, and I was thinking, how about we send an offer to bring Taarabt back? 86 overall, 26 years of age, and I try to renegotiate his contract. And Rémy's actually, we sold Rémy for 65 million, and we sold Taarabt for 60. So if we can get anything under that, bringing them back would be quite cheap. But it was actually quite interesting to see what like his squad role was, and whatnot. He's actually a squad rotational player playing at Barca. 83 overall, 28 years of age. He's only worth 15 million. But we do get an offer here from Daniel Agger. Now, I really don't like when the game does this. I did actually offer Barca 10 million plus Alaba. And we do a counter offer for 12 million for Agger. But he looks like he's most likely leaving the club. Another free contract player who's just going to go down in stats by the time he reaches 30. We did get an offer from Ronaldo from Borussia Mönchengladbach. I think that's how you pronounce it. Stegen's club, former club now. He plays for Barcelona, but never mind. De Bruyne, we're still trying to renegotiate his contract, and Daniel Agger is set to join FC Bayern at the end of the season. So we do have a lot of transfer negotiations, and Immobile has been officially sold, and Gabbiadini has his club's accepted the contract. We're about to offer him run. So we do have enough money to bring on Gabbiadini if we do so. But guys, when you sell a player for 110 million, there's only one man on my target, and that's player is. We still got the money as well, plus the budget, but Cristiano Ronaldo, 92 overall, 30 years of age, 70 million is the bid. Now, I wouldn't recommend buying any player over 30 years of age. Any player except for two. Lionel Messi, Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo. For some reason, they don't go down in stats until they're like 30, 32, and he's a 92 overall. So if we can have Sergio Aguero and Cristiano Ronaldo up front, how mental will that be? We're trying to negotiate for Taarabt, and maybe we can bring him back, but apparently Gomez thinks he's a perfect replacement for fucking Immobile. But we do get a surprising offer here from Barcelona for Diego, the first transfer of Diego, because I have had him up since last year's January. So I did do a counter offer and said, we'll take him for 28 million. That's how much we'll be able to probably replace him for De Bruyne. So it could be another QPR player going to Barcelona. He would be the third in the past 3 years, which is ridiculous. But Borussia Mönchengladbach are trying to get Diego's services. But, they didn't want to actually sign Rémy back, but, sorry, I was scratching my eye. Wolfsburg actually accept De Bruyne plus Diego, and we do get the money from the selling of Daniel Agger. 12 million, we do get 10 allocated. But Gabbiadini and both Bernard have accepted their contracts, but we'll just have to see whether or not, because I would actually prefer De Bruyne over those other two players. And we're still trying to negotiate Cristiano Ronaldo, because they did do a counter offer Real Madrid for 93 million for him. I thought we could go with 85, and that is still less than what we signed. We sold Immobile for. So we do have two cam options here. Obviously, Bernard, we left it too late from FC Shakhtar, and it actually went away. But we do sign our first player of this career mode, Kevin De Bruyne, 85 overall, 24 years of age. He's going to be our main cam. And I was trying to find him here. He's actually in the cam spot. What a fantastic player. Look at those green stats. Oh my god. He is going to be a fantastic player, and he can play all over the pitch. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He is going to go up in stats, and it's cool that we've had two former Wolfsburg players as the cam, but he is the second biggest transfer of the transfer window. Actually, Christian Benteke actually signed for 42 million, which is actually surprising for Chelsea. So Chelsea have Cavani. Yes, remember Cavani, who we sold? Oh god. So I do apologize if you like realistic career modes. And we're actually going through the process of signing Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, if you told me that we'd be signing Cristiano Ronaldo 3 years after I start, at the start of the third year, when I started off the QPR career mode, I thought you'd be laughing. But that's how you make money in career mode. You buy big players, you buy players cheap, and then you sell them on for ridiculous prices because Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea in this career mode, and so is Barcelona. They've spent so much money, so we have made crazy profit. So we do have a little bit of disappointment even with the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo. Julius Caesar actually picked up an injury, even though it was only for 2 weeks. But we signed the main man, Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has dramatically changed our title contention and also our European Football Challenge. So now we have Cristiano Ronaldo on the right, Sergio Aguero on the left, and then we have Kevin De Bruyne in the center attacking mid. Oh, what a fantastic team we are really turning into. And I reckon we can win the title this season. We're going to go for it. We're going to give it our all. Obviously, we do have Junior Hoilett, Welbeck on the wings, and we also have Rode in the camp. But Tottenham Hotspur do come back with another offer for Gomez. They did reject the 15 million bid, and we're going to go for a little bit less. We'll go with 11 million. Even though we just signed Ronaldo, we're probably trying to offload a little bit more funds. But we do have a offer here from Murphy, a loan to Middlesbrough. Now, I did say that we did need to replace our left back because I don't think Jon is really gonna cut the crop, to be quite honest. Now, Arsenal actually won the title last season, and they had a really good run in the Champions League as well. And Marcelo was another player on my radar to try and sign. So, yeah, we do have an offer here for Eric. Now, unfortunately, we didn't really play him all that too much. He did sign on a pre-contract with us, and he just didn't make it into the main squad. Obviously, Phillips, Hoilett, and there's one other Hoilett, Phillips, Traore. Yes, were just already my players, and I wanted to play them more and didn't really rotate them all that much. But we did have an offer here from Barcelona for Sergio Guerra, and there's no way. Like, I thought about it. I was like, who are we going to... If we sell Sergio, who are we going to buy? Honestly, who are we going to buy? Like, Messi? Probably, but I didn't really want to do it. I really wanted to play with the two former Real Madrid players. Actually, Sergio signed for Real Madrid before... he signed for Real Madrid, then he came to us. But two former Premier League players, and I really cannot wait to start this season. So, guys, make sure to leave a like for Cristiano Ronaldo. And you guys are going to be seeing his debut in this episode when we do have the Community Shield against Arsenal. So, it should be good to see. But we're trying to get Marcelo, a Real Madrid player, on our club. 83 overall, 27 years of age. Kieran Gibbs as well. Like, Arsenal have a really good squad. And if we can maybe pinch a couple of Arsenal players, it might be good for us. But this is the squad we are going with. Unfortunately, Julius Caesar won't be playing as goalkeeper in this match, and unfortunately we couldn't get the services of Gibbs nor Marcelo, so we're going to be playing Young. But this is the team I'm going with. Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Guerra up front. We're playing a 4-1-2-1-2, by the way. We have De Bruyne in the cam. We have Danny Welbeck as left mid. He actually can play as left mid. And I've actually... Like, it doesn't sound right him playing as a left mid because of his height, but I reckon he works really quite well in there. Obviously, Hoilett on the wing. We've got Rode in the centre defensive mid. We've got Sorensen, the Scandinavian player. We got Musacchio, Young, and that's basically it, really. But look how much transfer negotiation has gone down because of that. So they did actually rate Diego as... we paid 24 million plus Diego for De Bruyne, so I don't know if he's actually worth 50 million, to be quite honest. But yeah, we got our main man as our cam, and I really can't wait to show off. Now, I don't usually like editing the kit numbers because I just don't like doing it. It's usually a pain in the ass, and people in the comments do actually get pissed off. But I wanted to change Cristiano Ronaldo's to number 7 because I think that would be cool. So that's the only player I am going to be changing his kit, so I do apologise about that. But there's the main man Gibbs, who could quite be joining us soon. But we do have our first match in today's episode. I do know you guys, if you've watched all the way through from the start to this point, I really do thank you. But Jesus, you're committed. Awesome. So let's start it off here. Sergio Aguero breaking past Koscielny unleashes an absolute cracker plus Chesney, but unfortunately it just goes wide. We really are... I really need to learn with the squad. This is our first match. Daniel Welbeck there on the volley. Chesney was having fire from all across the pitch. But I really can't wait to see how this season develops with Cristiano Ronaldo and Sergio Guerra up front. I reckon they're going to have a fantastic strike partnership. But unfortunately, there was an injury just before the 25th minute. And it was actually Ramsey, who I really do feel bad for, and he actually went off because of that. But Cristiano Ronaldo there with the roulette, trying to cut back inside, trying to get a shot on. He's been given way too much space, but a very good tackle to stop that. It could have been a nice piece of play. Sergio Aguero trying to get back, and unfortunately the shot does get blocked. He really did try to scoop it back. He gets back to possession with Ronaldo, and the shot goes wide. So we've gone past the half-time mark, and Cristiano Ronaldo really should be putting them in the back of the net. Where's that 85 million we bought you for, man? You shouldn't be blasting it over the side. But Sergio Guerra manages to find Cristiano Ronaldo. He's trying to get back on that front foot. Maybe I was being a little bit too ambitious with Ronaldo, trying to score from there. Chesney with a quite comfortable save. But I've got to give it to Chesney. He's been a fantastic player this season. De Bruyne on the outside of the box tries to hit it on the volley to get a spectacular goal in. But unfortunately, the next highlight goes to Junior Hoilett, and another fantastic free ball to Cristiano Ronaldo. I have no idea what was happening in this match. We had so many chances against Chesney. Maybe I was going for, like I said, maybe 2 audacious shots, but I didn't actually hit it on the volley here with De Bruyne. I actually gave it to someone else. Musacchio nearly got there. Sorensen with a, I don't know why my centre defensive mid was so far up the pitch trying to get there. But we're running into the final hours of the obviously the match, and unfortunately there we do give the ball away to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Zut gets it clear, and we're back on the attack again. Unfortunately the header gets back to Dzeko, and look how much room Dzeko gave was Gibbs, I think it was, but it doesn't matter. In the 87th minute, Arsenal managed to capitalise, and it was Ozil. It was actually Walcott, my bad. But very, very disappointing how that ended up, and we're still trying to get one back. Maybe in the 90th minute it is scripted. Cristiano Ronaldo finds De Bruyne, and unfortunately De Bruyne misses the ball completely. So our first match with Cristiano Ronaldo and Sergio Aguero playing together, and De Bruyne's debut, we end up losing the Community Shield, which is very disappointing. It's always good to get a trophy under your belt, even if it is the fucking Community Shield. But it wasn't us on the podium today, it was Arsenal. But Arsenal have a fantastic team. Even though it probably doesn't look like it on paper, they actually won the league last year, and they've got a very, very strong team. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. It's been a big episode. I don't usually make videos this long, but I do hope it's worth it. So, we're going to be playing with Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Guerra, De Bruyne up front in the next episode. I really can't wait for it. I can't wait to see how this season ends up. So, guys, thank you very much. Make sure to leave a like, and above all, make sure to go and have a fantastic rest day after you watch this video, because I know I will. Thanks a lot, guys. Goodbye.